Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about the Fuse token. Could this be the next 100x altcoin? We're going to take a deep dive. We're going to look at what they're proposing to do, what they're hoping to do. We're also going to look a little bit at the ecosystem, and then we'll look at the overall market cap and the price action of the Fuse token. Ladies and gentlemen, Fuse is the infrastructure of open source money. They're looking to launch community-centric payment systems and token economies on an Ethereum-compatible blockchain. This is incredible. I've been looking at this project. The team reached out to me to talk about their project. This is sponsored content. But as I looked at this product, what I loved most is what they're aiming to do, because I think at the core of this project is really the underlying of what crypto was all about, and that is giving an open source community-centric payment system, a financial system, allowing individuals to be able to take back control of their money without interference from central authorities and governments. And I think this is incredibly timely. Now listen, I know this, I want to talk to you about Fuse, but let me show you how timely their product is. Just today, two major headlines that I think everyone in the world should be paying attention to when it comes to finance and economics, and that is this first one right here. BlockFi to pay $100 million to the SEC over crypto lending. If you're not familiar with what BlockFi is, their website is pretty simple. They pay you 9.25% APY just to be able to hold a balance in their account. Ladies and gentlemen, the inflation rate in the U.S. is hovering around, it's on track to be somewhere around about 7%. That means you are losing money in the traditional banking system. You are losing buying power. You are losing literal control of your finances if you're a traditional banking. Yet BlockFi offers to create a centralized, meaning it's a company. They're offering to create a service to be able to help average users to be able to maintain the value, the purchasing power of their money. And the SEC comes out, says that they agree to pay $100 million. Now you and I know that they didn't agree to pay $100 million. They were fined $100 million by the SEC. Now, there's so many problems with this headline and so many problems with this fine. That first of all, where does $100 million come from? Meaning, how do they come up with that number? Nobody's been hurt with the BlockFi service. They don't have one victim. Nobody's done anything wrong to the average person. But the SEC says that they're not regulated, mandated by the government. Therefore, they owe $100 million and they have to agree to become regulated, which means the government gets to step in and say what they can and cannot do with their business, which means most likely in the future, they're not going to be able to give the same kind of service to you and I that they can give today. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a heart of what Fuse Finance wants to break away from. They want to break away from centralized authority over financial ecosystems. One more headline to pay attention to. Today in Canada, I've seen it, there's a big truckers blockade. People are demonstrating peacefully. I mean, I saw a video today of kids in bounce houses. They're peacefully protesting. They're blocking the city, saying, hey, we disagree with this. They're not rioting. They're not tearing down buildings. They're not looting, which is typically what happens when people protest in the U.S. None of that is happening. Yet the Canadian president, prime minister, what do you call him? Prime minister has now enacted the Emergencies Act, which basically means martial law. And ironically, in there, he said these people are not going to be able to basically have insurance on their trucks. We're going to revoke their insurance. He's taken over crowdfunding payment processors. Now we have a central authority saying, a financial figure saying you can't peacefully protest, or you can't protest. You're not violently hurting people, but you can't protest. No, listen, I don't agree with everything that's going on with the truckers. They're literally blocking traffic. You can't get emergency vehicles. I don't agree with that. But they have a right to protest their government actions if they don't agree with them. Whether I agree with them or not, I agree with their fundamental right to protest. By the way, crypto is included. They literally said that they have the right under this Emergencies Act to regulate cryptocurrency transactions. Of course, that's most likely going to fail because they can't regulate centralized cryptocurrency. Ladies and gentlemen, this is important stuff. This is headlines from today. This is governments wanting to overreach, take control of your finances, tell you what you cannot do with your money. In the case of BlockFi, tell them what they can't do to be able to help their customers. You can't offer your customers this without us saying okay, even though their customers clearly want it. At the very heart of it, ladies and gentlemen, we need to be able to have control of our finances. That was what the original intent in a decentralized blockchain currency was, and Fuse is trying to improve upon that and finally reach that goal. I want you to kind of look at an overview of what they're doing. Fuse overview, vision, strategy, and platform components. Fuse is a decentralized blockchain-powered platform and technology stack whose goal is to enable genuine mass adoption of crypto payments and decentralized finance. The project was launched in 2019 by a team formerly involved in building the Colo project aimed at bringing local currencies to the blockchain. The problem. I love this part. Currently existing financial system falls way short of the objective of providing people globally with access to fast, frictionless payments, attractive financial services, and passive income opportunities. This is especially relevant for the developing countries. Hundreds of millions of people there lack access even to the basic banking services, let alone access to more advanced financial opportunities. They also often have to transact using highly unstable fiat currencies prone to episodes of sudden, profound devaluation. At the same time, even in the poorest countries, the pace of mobile phone adoption has been staggering. In sub-Saharan Africa, more people have access to a mobile phone than to clean drinking water. In addition, the rise of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies has finally created the possibility of potentially anyone on the planet to send and receive funds here's the key, without the permission of any entity. That is the key. That is freedom, ladies and gentlemen. In developing countries, they don't have infrastructure. In developed countries, they have repressive infrastructure. What the crypto industry still lacks, and they hit the nail on the head. However, while we are observing a lot of activity in the crypto space, especially in the crypto asset markets and the DeFi and NFT sectors, genuine mass adoption of crypto payments and DeFi is still not there. That at the crux, ladies and gentlemen, is what they are looking to solve. The current available products and tools with their complicated and disparate UX are mostly geared towards sophisticated crypto users with significant financial means. Absolutely. By the way, it's important to state here, by financial means, this isn't just, in my opinion, this isn't just dollars. Significant financial means is time as well. Listen, there's a tremendous learning curve in crypto. It's very difficult for people to use this technology without putting a considerable amount of time and effort into this space, which is okay now while the industry is still in its infancy. But this industry needs to catch up with the need that we have currently in the world today. Now, this is what they're trying to do. Our approach to bringing crypto payments and DeFi to the masses primarily consists of empowering other projects, businesses, organizations, and community to adopt crypto payments and decentralized finance. This is achieved by providing clients with convenient mobile-first tools for creating and managing token-powered environments, as well as for onboarding users to those and enabling them to interact. Ladies and gentlemen, I am hoping to be able to interview somebody from the management team of Fuse, but I have several questions I want to ask them. I want some more details on exactly how they're hoping to do this, because at the end of the day, what they've got going on here, if you go to look at their website, and I download their mobile wallet just to look at it, the process is very, very simple. Everything appears to be user-friendly so far. They do have some more complex DeFi side. Like if you come over here to another project, used to be called Fuse.fi, now it's voltage.finance. This is on the Fuse ecosystem. Those of you that like to yield farm, you understand about the DeFi lending space. That's what you're going to see here. Like they have this entire ecosystem built out. There's some farms over here with some pretty decent APYs if yield farming is your thing. And it's pretty easy to get set up with Fuse because it is Ethereum virtual machine compatible, or EVM compatible. So if you have MetaMask, if you know how to use the Binance Smart Chain, if you know how to use Polygon and the Matic network, Polygon network and Matic, then you're going to know how to be able to interact with this ecosystem because it's very, very similar. But these are the APYs they have over here with Voltage. They have a bridge set up to help you bridge assets. So right away, they have a partnership with Ramp where you can onboard the FUS dollar. Then you can convert that dollar over to Fuse tokens. With Ramp, you can use your credit card or your debit card in most places, in most countries. Not everywhere in the U.S., I don't believe, but in a lot of places, you can still use the Ramp system. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you how to get access to Voltage, and then we're going to look at some of the tokenomics, because I think this is a project. Anyone that's looking to make crypto easier, anyone that's looking to make crypto truly open source, and voltage.finance, for example, and the Fuse system, they're looking to create a DAO, and I want to get some more clarity on how this DAO works, but they're looking to create a fully decentralized DAO, not one of these DAOs that are a DAO only in, name only, but they understand that they have to get to a point of decentralization quickly, because right now in crypto, most companies are racing regulations. Regulations are coming. We're unsure of how strong they're going to be, how stringent they're going to be, and the only hopeful way to escape those regulations is to get rid of centralized control and to give the control back to the people through some sort of decentralized autonomous organization, or DAO. So I'm looking forward to getting more questions about the DAO, what their goals are with the DAO, and more clarity on their exact plans of being able to get the Fuse token in the hands of masses and how to create this entire ecosystem. But this whole project is in its infancy. The market cap on this thing, I think, is only 36 million. We'll get to that in a moment. If you want to get started using the Fuse token, all you need to do is download MetaMask, come over here to Chainlist, and when you come to chainlist.org, if you don't know about this website, you should. It's incredible. You can come over to Chainlist, you can type in Fuse, you'll get Fuse mainnet, click Add to MetaMask. I've already done it. Now what I want to do is kind of look at the coin market cap price, see what's going on over here. So the 24-hour volume is pretty good. It's up 59%. $1.3 million volume. Even if you subtract 59% from that, they still have some pretty decent volume over here. The market cap, again, only $36 million, ladies and gentlemen. It's currently ranked 643. Now think about what their goal is, what their use case is, what their purpose is. They're looking to bring economic open source finances to the masses. If they can even achieve a part of this goal, their market cap is going to go up tremendously. If they were to go to $360 million market cap, that would put this token much closer to like a $6. In order for that to happen, let's take a look real quick. 360. So that would put them somewhere around the top 160 projects right now, the way that it stands on CoinMarketCap. And if you just look at some of the protocols up here, if you just look through them and look what they're doing, there are plenty of things up here that are valued much higher than $360 million. Yet what they're looking to accomplish is nothing near to the scope and the scale of something like Fuse. I think this project is going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to following this project. I'm glad the team reached out to me, and hopefully they'll continue to reach out to me as they have future developments. But this project is incredible. I encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, come over here to the community. Check out I'll put the link to the Fuse.io website. That way you can get access to everything. But come check out their Twitter, their Discord, their Telegram. You can follow their Medium articles. They have a lot of articles on Medium. It's very, very good. One more thing I want to say about this project. It's one thing for a project to say that they want to accomplish something. Any cryptocurrency project can say, oh, we want to do X, Y, and Z. Oh, we want to, serve the greater good. But then you can look at the project and you don't see any real development happening. 2021 year in review at their roadmap and what they actually got accomplished in 2021. And ask yourself, how many other projects get this much development done? And they're only ranked 600 on CoinMarketCap. So I'm just going to scroll down so you can take a look at what all they're doing. Enhanced decentralization of the platform through the creation of the Fuse DAO and the partnership of the Pocket Network. By the way, this is an incredible project. You should look into it. I've never talked about it on this channel, but I follow this project closely. First, centralized exchange listings, the growth of usage of the platform and its native token Fuse. Launch of new major products and tools, including Fuse Cash, Fuse Binance Smart Chain Bridge. Continued progress of payment-focused ecosystem projects, including the Good Dollar, People, fast expansion of the DeFi ecosystem, the emergence of NFTs on Fuse, and an array of major partnerships and integrations with leading players in the crypto blockchain space. Basically, everything that you've been seeing happen in the crypto space, they're doing it on the Fuse blockchain, but they're doing it, the goal is to make it simpler and easier for people to access. Look at some of the metrics, the growth that they had in 2021. The wallet addresses, 254% growth on the total wallet addresses. Transactions up 637%. So understand that transactions outpace wallet addresses. That's always important. You want to make certain people are actually transacting on those wallets. Fuse Network validators up 125%. Someone looking to be a validator right now, there may be an opportunity there because that's not a ton of validators yet. Total Fuse staked up 192%. This is good for value. Total value locked in DeFi according to DeFi Llama up 2,080%, up to 21.9 million by October. So if we come down here, let's just look at some of the things they accomplished. In January, applications open to the Fuse Spartan Ambassador Program. Fuse Studio update. And I'm just going to go through here. Fuse announces a strategic partnership with Pocket Network. That happened in February. Fuse partners with Orion Protocol to deploy its liquidity boost plugin for the higher DEX liquidity. Bug bounty program for critical vulnerabilities is announced in collaboration with ImmuneFi. That was in February. March. Again, I'm just going to scroll so you can see everything that happened in March. Look at everything that happened in April. This team is on it in May. Boom, boom, boom. Just one of these accomplishments for some projects is a big deal in a single month. But this is a legit team getting things done. In July, Fuse native token. Fuse is listed on First Centralized Exchange. Somebody's actively pursuing that. Fuse partners with ICHI to launch the One Fuse hybrid stablecoin for the Fuse community. Pocket Network activates the official support for the Fuse network by its nose. August, here we go. Fuse deploys to the Wallet Connect protocol. It keeps going. In September, Fuse introduces a new major ecosystem project. Fuse announces a token swap with Pocket Network. October, referral program is launched. Consumer-facing Fuse Cash Mobile. By the way, I want to come look at this real quick. Friendly Crypto Money has arrived. This is their app. The app is so simple and straightforward to use. I think this right here, I want to get some more info, hopefully, from the management team about this. But this right here, I mean, the on-ramp and off-ramp and ease of use for the customer is everything. In November, again, more development. December, look at this. All this happened in December. Most people are taking time off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 accomplishments in December alone of last year. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this project very likely could have a future, and I think this is one worth paying attention to. Again, this is sponsored content. Nothing in this video should be considered financial advice, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to learn about new and exciting projects, do me a favor. Smash that like button, and if you want to find out what the Fuse team is up to and you want to hear it from their own mouth, do me a favor. Click the subscribe button, click the bell notification icon, because in the next couple of days, if all goes well, I'm going to have an interview for you directly from someone of the management team there at Fuse. If you have any specific questions, do me a favor and leave them down in the comments, and I will do my best to be able to ask the team directly about whatever questions that you have. Thank you so much for watching. As you know, the slogan on my channel is decentralized cryptocurrency equals freedom. And that is what Fuse is all about. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.